I'll just show you how much these guys hate this. Some gold bricks.
I introduced him to snow skiing.
Good morning, everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. They're both down there. You can go check them out. Get notifications of my videos every Tuesday, Friday, and the odd occasion sometimes we do the Sunday video. And you both got up. So today what we're just checking up on the Highlands, how they're getting on, and there's a bit of an issue with the Highlands. Today was going to be just check up, how you're getting on, how they're feeling, how they're doing, and there is a little bit of an issue. You'll see we've just put the sawdust down, just shake it out. Normally they do shake it out themselves quite well. Minnie is the best, gets her horns and just shakes it out. She's always been like that since she was little. Bedded up on sawdust I think 2 or 3 years ago, and there's a memory of a video and she did the same thing when we took it in, so she's pretty good. She's pretty awesome. See, it's holding a little bit of water in here, which is a little bit annoying. The drain is there, it's draining-ish, just very, very slowly. Had lots of rain over the weekend, which was amazing. And these Highlands are due very soon. So the bull went in on the 11th of June, I think, around that time. Harriet and Minnie, so the two older ones. You can just see, so they went in on the 11th of June, so they are due on the 17th of March. As recording this right now, today is the 15th, it is a Monday. We try and bed up and do everything on a Monday, ready for the week. So they are technically due on the 17th of March. By the book, that's when the bull went in. Obviously, if he served him on that day as they went in, they'd have calved on the 17th of March. So any time after 17th of March, they're due to calve, which is super duper exciting. We'll be keeping a watchful eye. I would really have liked to have calved them outside, but the weather's not the best, so it looks like they're going to be calving in here, which is great. Anyway, they are keeping nice and clean and tidy, which is good. I'll have to sort this out, but if it does get dry, it'll sort itself out, which will be awesome. So what the issue is, you'll see from this video, I was just pushing the midden up, and the Highlands are itching a little bit. Obviously that causes an issue. Harriet looks good, she looks good, she looks good. The only issue I've got, Minnie, that I'm a little bit worried about, you'll see on the back end, she's losing her hair a bit on the back end if she's itching. We have got them a present today that you'll see later on, but what I would like to do is we have some leftover swish, so I'm going to put some swish on these Highlands backs just to cover them. That gets lice. They haven't been wormed or fluked this year because we haven't got them in, and again, we've got a present that's going to make life easier. What I'm going to do is just swish them. If they do have a bit of lice, it should knock it back. If they don't, it's not going to harm them being pregnant or anything. It should be fine. Also wanting to worm and fluke them. These guys probably don't need worming. When a cow gets to a certain amount of age, they have a certain amount of antibodies. It's probably not antibodies, but a certain amount of resistance against worm, but they can still get fluked. What I'm going to do is I want to do them, but that is orally, and yes, they are friendly, but you try and get it in orally. But we have something to fix that. Right, I'm gonna get some swish. You'll see what they're like when we try and swish them. They're a nightmare. So I'm gonna guess these guys are gonna be around the 450 kilo mark max. They are short, but they are a bit stumpy, so we'll probably want a shot and a half. This is a 300mm shot. When we did fly them in summer, it says up to 30mm, that's for flies. Lice is 10mm per animal weight, so you want to keep going. I got it wrong for the flies. 30mm is fine, but lice, you want to make sure you do every 400 kilos you want to do 40mm, 500 kilos 50mm, if that makes sense. I'll just show you how much these guys hate this. It's nothing, absolutely nothing, but they hate it. Told you. One down. My new thing is going to make this a lot easier. 2 down. 3 and 4 down. So they absolutely hate it, but it's for your own good. None of the cows have got it. I don't know why these guys got it. Obviously there's loads of hair. They're clean in the bellies. They're fine. Obviously I've got a little bit worked up now. All right, I'll let you chill out. Doing really well. Really excited for them to calve. So it's the 2 oldest ones are due to calve in March. The 2 younger ones are due in July, I think, June, July. We only PD'd the darker one. We didn't PD the lighter one of the younger ones just because we couldn't get her in at the time. One of them's been PD'd in our calf, so we should definitely have 3 out of 4. Right, we're gonna wait until I see my present. I bought them. Well, kind of. It is a present. It'll make my life easier anyway. You can tell I was on the sawdust this morning. So, what have we got? What the present have we got for the Highland? We looked at this in January, February time, all the way from down south. I didn't actually look at it, I actually bought it blind. My friend who lives literally 5 minutes across from that farm, they were selling it, and I was like, oh, can you have a look for me? He said, yeah, no bother. It's about a 3-hour journey. I don't know if you can see this because of the sun. So we have got a Highland crush, a crush especially designed for Highlands. In our system, it just wasn't really working. Last time we TB'd, it took us like 25 minutes to TB 4 Highlands, 6 Highlands, I think. It just took too long. Doing stuff with them, it got too much. They need a bit of a trim, they need a bit of a sorting out, looking after, so we decided to go for it. We got this probably about 6 weeks ago. It just took a little bit of time with COVID and all this kind of boring stuff. We've decided to go for it, have a look for it properly, but want to get this off, get some straw off. We've decided to invest in some straw as well because everyone knows it's like rocket horse muck at the moment. You can't get it, or you can get it. It is terribly expensive, so we've decided to go for it. Very fortunate we have Mick Ellis here, a family friend who's been involved with us for ages at our farm in Chipping. Used to do loads and loads of stuff up there. He got us some straw and he got us our crush, and he hauls up and down everywhere. We're gonna get it off, get the straw off, and just have a walk around it. And we might have a play with it the other day, but obviously all here, let's get off and haul more stuff. Nice way to take these off, is there? First thing is some gold bricks. I say gold bricks because that's how expensive they are. They're so expensive this year. Straw, you guys are gonna nick that and nibble it, aren't you? Yes, you are. So expensive straw. I was just talking to my man today about airflow and cattle airflow, about the new shed and how airflow is so important for cows and calves. And these guys' airflow is gonna be restricted, so what I'm gonna do is I'll open that end one. You can see those gaps there, you can open them up just to make more airflow for these guys, because Stuart won't be happy. You'll find out who Stuart is and you'll learn about that as the shed comes up. Really, really interesting, something that I find fascinating. Hopefully you do as well. First thing is we got some straw, gold bricks. Second thing is this super exciting thing that is a new cattle crush, and this is purely built for Highlands. And like I said before, I didn't see it. Luckily I had a friend that lived very closely and he'd looked at it just to make sure it was all right. We paid pretty good money for it, but he said everything seemed to work quite nicely. So the Highland cows will go into here like this. You can put a bar through to stop them from going backwards, and when they get to the level, go there, open this up, open that up there. The Highlands will put the heads through there, and you just go like that, lock them in, and then you can TB them. This is going to make our TBing so much easier. You can open everything, close everything, make it tighter, make it bigger. We probably have to make it bigger for ours at the moment. And what also you can do is open the side up as well. Everyone knows that we've put the Angus bull on our Highlands. Should carve it fine. I've heard that Highlands can carve everything, but fingers crossed we have to go through the side door, which I really hope, touch wood, we do not have to do. That is the option. We didn't buy it for that at all. We bought it so we can handle our Highlands a bit better. Easier to handle, easier to maintain, bit of health and safety for the vet when she comes to TB them. When we come to PDing them as well, we can just do them here I think it's going to be a great asset. I saw one on Facebook a while ago and I was like, oh, we should go for it, and then I missed it. Chatted to the guy and I didn't get it straight away, and then I looked again, and then this was put up literally 12 hours after I looked, and I was like, okay, we need to get this. I put my name down on it and the guy said cool, so that was great. It's come off a farm as well, hardly been used. I don't know if he said 8 times or 80 times, but even so, it's not used at all. It'd be a great addition to the farm. I was going to show you how to use it today, but I need to do silo top. Fortunately, Dad's come to feed. I need to do a few jobs like 3 o'clock, so it's getting to milking time. So what we'll do, I want to trim the highlands up, trim the tails up a little bit, just tidy them up a little bit, have a bit of a play with it. So we'll put that in the next video. Oh, you can drop this up and down. That's cool. So you can pull that out and drop that up and down so that head yoke goes lower or higher. That works quite well, doesn't it? Great bit of kit. I think it will be a great addition. I love these. These are good at any crush, so you can keep your highland how big and small you want it. So I'll put the pallet forks left in there because we'll have a play with that. Do you have a look at it, Father?
I do. What do you think?
I think it's great. Really robust, really strong. There's just a bit of a weak point here where this is obviously broken, yeah, and they've re-welded it.
Bit of galvy paint will do that.
Yeah.
Make it look a bit tidy.
I can even weld it. You know how good I am at welding. If we want to go more down Highland route, this is going to be a way, and maybe we can AI the Highlands going down that route. We could have Highland calves back in with Highland semen, so I can do the AI in, we can AI them in here, and it could work really well. Just timeline AI them, just thought of that now, and we can have Highland calves instead of having the Angus. Big thank you again to Mick Ellison. We'll have a bit of a story about chipping, but Dad used to see him a few times a year. We don't see him as much now, but he's up and down the country all the time, so a family friend that's been there for ages.
I introduced him to snow skiing.
Snow skiing?
Yeah, we went skiing first time with Duncan, myself and Dave from Duncan's Works, and he went with a mate from Longridge, and Mick had never been skiing before, and he's been every year since. Loves it. Absolutely loves it. If
you want to see it, please let me know in the comment section below. What we're going to do is actually have the Highlands in here, see how well it works, trim them up, trim the rears up to see the tags better, trim the tails, just get them ready just before calving. Yeah. You can get the heads in. You can open this up. Let's say these Anguses don't just come out as nicely as we want to. Yeah. Didn't know this, did we?
No. Good piece of kit.
Good piece of kit. Dad's going to feed, and I am going to do salad top. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It all helps the algorithm somehow, we don't know, for us to pay for straw that is £1 million a ton and be able to handle calves. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Or you can get TP merch at tompem-farmlife.co.uk. Pick it up there. It's awesome. It's amazing. Get it. See ya. Bye. These stuff here actually that you can put gates to and just tie them in. Yeah. I think AI in them might not be a bad job, to be honest. Does this mean more Highlands in the future? Maybe. Who knows? I'm not planning it, but if life's easy, why not?